Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm finding out how many bishops I need to defeat the Magnus bot. I'll start with 39 points worth of bishops, which is the same as the number of points of material that you start a regular chess game with, so we're basically starting even in a sense. At least as far as material goes, I'm sure that Engine would have a very different evaluation of this position. I'll start by taking advantage of the batteries that I have, of which I have many, and capture this pawn on g7. The Magnus bot responds with pawn d5, and I could either trade first and then take the rook, or I could just take the rook right away. I think it makes more sense to trade first, to try to start simplifying the position. Oh, Magnus bot doesn't even recapture. Okay, I guess this makes some decent sense. I will play my bishop back to g7, hitting the knight and hitting the rook. He decides to hit my bishop, so I'll go ahead and trade it off. We didn't win a free rook, but we did win a free piece. And we'll go ahead and take this pawn on d5 with our other bishop battery. Whoa, rook sacrifice. Okay, I'll definitely capture. I remember the last time I did this challenge, I just had to be careful that I didn't lose too many bishops of one color, because then that's basically a draw, even if I leave him with just the king. So as long as I have a decent number of each side of each colored bishop, then I should be totally fine. We get pawn to c6, hitting this bishop. I'll play the bishop back to f3 because there could be some interesting ideas of creating a triple battery down this diagonal, and that's where most of his pieces are right now, so that's the side that I need to basically eliminate first. I'll play bishop to f3. We get bishop to e6. I'm quite comfortable with this little wall of bishops around my king, so I'll start using these pieces instead. I'll play bishop to b2, hitting this f6 pawn. We get queen to d6. Which kind of threatens check, but then just bishop to f2 is totally fine. So I'll pick up this pawn, get knight to d7, hitting the bishop, and I'll go ahead and retreat. We do get long castles, which looks like it just gives this pawn up for free. If we get pawn to b6, maybe I can take on c6, and that should be fine. I'll play that. I'll take this pawn on a7. We get rook to e8, and I'll return my bishop to e3. We do get check, but we already talked about this. Bishop to f2 kicks the queen and protects the king, and the queen returns to c7. I'm quite happy with this little fortress that we have around our king. Now we just have to figure out how to best utilize the rest of our bishops. I think the pawns could become a problem at some point because pawns are just queens waiting to happen. So I'll go ahead and eliminate the h7 pawn. We get queen to d6, and I'll go ahead and set up this triple battery now. I'll play bishop g2. I have an interesting little triple battery set up. We have a bishop staring at our bishop on e2. He's defended well enough, though. If takes, should be totally fine. So I'll play bishop to f5, looking for this trade instead. He does capture, we'll recapture. Oh, that's not going to cut it. Rook to e6, trying to block the bishop, I guess, but I'll just take it. Pawn takes back, and now we just have to find a way to simplify this and win. I'm even considering sacrificing, because I have so many bishops left over that it shouldn't be a problem. So I'll go ahead and take, and knight to b8. Can I play bishop e5? The queen can't take, because this bishop is still defended by the bishop on h1. So after queen moves, I just get a free knight trade. That looks good. Yep, we'll trade. Whoa, what is that? Queen to a3. I guess I do have two bishops under attack, but I can defend both of them with bishop e5. Okay, I'm not sure what the bot is playing for, but that's clearly just a free queen. I remember I played this challenge against Gotham Chess, and that bot held up a lot longer than Magnus's right now, which is kind of confusing. We'll play check, and we just need to find a way to wrap this up with checkmate now. So check, we'll sacrifice a bishop, check, and checkmate. All right, that ended a lot more quickly than I expected, but it was still fun to play. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will catch you guys in the next one.